Just after 6 o'clock in the morning here in the Pichonnière Valley, and we are drinking coffee. Sun is up, and we're going to go out and get started. Sorry. I probably should have came to this view to do that. Alright, we had a kind of an unseasonal snowfall at the beginning of March in the last episode, so we kind of really couldn't do a whole lot until that snow melted off. It melted off by mid-morning. We ended up buying a new field, an expansion, and then we spread lime on it. And then at the end of the episode, I went and I bought some seed and also some more lime, although I don't think we'll need that for a little bit yet. So I guess probably would be good to get the seed out, but we're going to go across the road, grab our seed drill if we can, and we're going to go put oats in our new field. Actually, we can take a look at the garden, see if we've got anything out of that. Something. We need seeds and fertilizer for that. I don't know if we need to put any in there right now. Gonna have to move this sprayer out of the way. I guess we could put it here, but then that makes it harder to access this. Nothing popping out of the garden just yet. This is not, it's not as fast as some greenhouses, I guess. Nice look. Maybe we need to put a greenhouse in. Chickens are doing fine, I think. There we go. Slowly coming along the eggs. We got, no, almost 20 dozen eggs. That's good. Did I get the door? Yeah, I did. I closed it behind me as I came out, and this is the best tractor to use with the seed drill. At least that's what I've found. Let's see, we're going to have to move the sprayer though. This thing does not like to reverse though. And the Renault lurches forwards when you try and reverse sometimes. Can't win, can you? Oh boy. And the problem with the sprayer is it's too darn heavy. Ooh, wow, it looks like I almost had it. There's a thought. I might be able to tuck it underneath if I back up. Wow. Question is, will I ever be able to get it out again? If I back up right after I put it on, it'll tilt back and I might be able to slip under the lip. Of course, how would you get out? Alright, so there I'm all the way far back as I can go. Give me a second just to struggle with this, see if I can make it happen. If not, you know, it's alright. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll lower it down. Ooh. And then I'll drop it off, okay? I'll pull forward. Now, you gotta attach it and reverse at the same time. Wow, this probably is not the tractor to be doing it with. Nope. Didn't work. Wishful thinking. I'm hoping that's kind of out of the way for the most part. Yeah, these sheds were just a hair taller. For that sprayer, well, I got to use. There's probably a better sprayer for us for this map, but I probably don't have it loaded on my save game. All right, 3 meter. We need seed. We're gonna plant oats. What do we got? 1 liter left or 11 liters? Can't tell. Probably should turn the beacon on. Alert passersby that slow-moving farm machinery coming into the road. Alright, I think I should be able to pull up next to this here and then just grab bags off of there, fill this up. Perfect. So the new field's just down the road here. I think we're just going to start acquiring all this across the road, with the exception of this neighbor's house. What I also wanted to look at was, potentially, can we open this gate here? I think we probably, no. Thought that might have been a gate we could open and we could get in here and cut this grass. But yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. So this isn't the biggest field in the world. It shouldn't take us too long. What I wanted to do also was I wanted to do a contract for sowing. If we have time, which is why I'm trying to start so early here in the morning. So I think, yeah, we start with the up downs and then we'll do 2 headlands at the end. Should we do 2 headlands at the end, or can we get away with? Yeah, let's go ahead and just do the 2 headlands. We'll follow with the advice of the steering assist, even though it's not always best to trust it. I don't know if I have to turn this on. Yeah, I think I have to engage like the drive wheel or whatever, the drive gear. We're putting down oats. I don't know if we're going to end up with weeds in this field. I don't think so, because it was plowed when we bought it. So I don't think we'll have to worry about it. We've got pre-emergent in our sprayer. I think we're going to need to get yet another tractor. We already have 3, but they're all small. And we also have that Fortschritt machine that's almost like a tractor. But I think we need something larger. This one's only about 100 horsepower, I think. And I think we're going to need something bigger that's got about 150. We're going to start upgrading our equipment. Now, the combine is small as well. That's probably something we're going to need to look at upgrading too. I think, oh, let's go every 3. That's an easier turn. Drop down. This shouldn't take too long to go ahead and get this field drilled. So we'll just knock it out here first thing this morning. Alright, just a little bit after 8 o'clock in the morning, we are finishing up. We have plenty of seed here in the drill to do this field. I think I'd like to get the next field on. It's already got spelt in it. I think it's running around 25,000 euros, which is about all the money we have right now. Now, if we do that contract, that'll help us a little bit, but I don't know if I'm ready to do that just yet. I think what I'll do is I'm going to run down to the end here and just finish it coming up towards the road. There we go. Just like that. There we go. Drop that down, run up to the road, and we'll be done with this part. A little bumpy with our tire tracks from, doing the rounds and turning around. Should be all nice and smooth now. So what's it say? Nitrogen is bad. I don't know if we need to wait for first growth. Oh, it needs rolling. What do I have for a roller? I thought I bought something new, right? Because we had those, like, 3 trailed ones before. Let's see. But I don't remember what I bought or where I'm keeping it. Or do we have that chain drag thing? Oh, I leased that chain drag thing last time, didn't I? So it's got to get rolled today. And the rollers that I have crashed the game. Before. I don't know if they'll do it now, though. What I'll do is I'll save the game first. We'll see if we can get away with using the rollers that we have. I don't know if I loaded anything into the store or not that would be better for us. I might have. Tell you what, let's go ahead and look on the phone here, see what they have at the store. So in their used equipment, ooh, they got one of these. That's more than I want to pay. That'd be nice. I don't have enough horsepower for that. Someday I want to get a bigger tractor. Yield improvements, rollers. No, I didn't load anything new. So we'll use what we got. But I will save the game before I start, just in case. Okay, we're going to be a little difficult today, aren't we? We have to move this. Should be using the smaller Fiat to do. Oh no, I think I had trouble. This thing doesn't back up well, does it? Here we go. Yeah, I got him. what is the deal with these kind of rollers? Did you just drive down the road with them? That'd be strange. Can't be too good for them. Or the road, for that matter. Let's see. So, let's save the game first. Set up the steering assist. I'm gonna redo it for one headland. And then I think I need to lower them to make them work. Do I have to turn them on? No, just lower them. Alright. So I guess I gotta knock this out quick here first as well. But if we spend the morning in our own field doing this stuff, then we should be good in the afternoon to work on that contract if it's still available. But of course the priority is making sure we maximize yield in our own field. This shouldn't take terribly long, but yeah, I need to find some other option for a roller. So I want to come. Three, I think, yeah. What's the other thing that we would need to maximize yield? Mulching. So I think I'd like to get the grass field on the other side of these tree line here. There's a fence between them. Yeah, I'm not likely to turn the fence off. I know that you can. Just not something I really want to do. I'm trying to turn. I don't want to get caught up on these trees. Good free. I might have like little bits that I missed just because of the way I'm doing it, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. I do like this roller. I like using, sometimes I like using the smaller equipment, and I think the animation on it's really good. Let's see if they're kicking up. Do I have stones? Yeah, I do have stones on this map. Right? Because we had to pick all those up when we plowed our field. Oh, okay, I accidentally lifted there. I don't know why. I was trying to set the cruise control and it lifted for some reason. Gotta be careful of that. Did I get on the headland accidentally? No. Alright, let me roll this out. We should be done by before 10 o'clock, I think. 9:45, I think it worked out pretty good. There's probably a little bit we've missed. I don't know the most effective way to ensure that we get it all, but maybe if I pull back in, swing this around, and go up that headland, it might be really good. It's not going to be perfect. There's going to be little tiny bits, I think, that we've missed, but for the most part, pretty darn good. Let me pull that up. Pull over here. And we'll check the map. Looking at the needs rolling tab of the soil composition, it looks like we missed just a little bit. I could have went down that end, but that's all right. It's not that bad. Let me hop out. Take a look here. Doesn't say anything about weeds. Expected yield 81%. So we have got the pH perfect. If we fertilize it, I don't know how close we'll get to that, but that's what we will try and do. So 10 o'clock, yeah, we're done. Take these back to the yard. I don't know if there's anything we need to do around our farm. What do we have to sell? Just the grapes. When's going to be the best price for grapes? Even though they were kind of really for personal consumption. That's what I said. But yeah, we will sell them when we can get the best price for them. It won't be very much we'll get for them, but it'll be something. Alright, so these I'm gonna have to bring in here. Let's see if I can do a better job of having them left in a manner that we can pick them up. Let me try and swing them in here right in front of this bit of, oh, nope. This bit of junk. There we go. That'll probably be easier to get them out if they don't roll away. Or it may not be easier because I'm going to be in the pile of junk to try and get them out. Well, too late now. It's been done. I was going to drive the tractor across the road, but we keep this one over here, so. Let's back it up into the building. And then, yeah. Nothing to see here. So I guess we'll go in the house. We'll see if that farmer is still in need of someone to drill his field for him. Well, it is Walter, and he wants grass in that field. Well, I think we ought to take him up on it. And of course, we're going to use his equipment, and we'll head over there and meet him at the field and I guess get that done. I think I would like to have a little more coffee before we go over and do that. I don't know if that's going to bring in enough money to make us want to expand to the other field yet or not. Maybe we could do a couple of contracts. There is a bunch for sowing grass. I need to get something to clean my equipment and my car as well. I've got something in mind. I don't have it loaded yet, so have to do that. So the farm is over by the big farmer's kiosk. It's kind of that farm and the field right behind it, but I think the access to the field is a little farther away. I think we actually went down that path once before. I need to learn where that road goes also. This one kind of winds around. I wonder if fields over here would be worth getting. And then these woods kind of go over towards my... Yeah, I'm not driving down that with the car though. Oh, there is a stream here. It's interesting. Yeah, I really need to explore this map a little bit. I watched, you know, the competitive multiplayer series on here, but even then, there are parts of the map I'm not familiar with, even having watched that. Alright, so here's Big Farmer's Kiosk and the farm. So the field's on the back side of that, north of it. I think there is an access to the field over here. Nope, I think I see the tractor with the seed drill on the back over him. This must be it. Yep, certainly appears to be. So go ahead and get off the farm track here. Hopefully that's out of the way and enough room for people to get by. And this is what we've got to use. I don't know if I've ever used this. It's got like power harrows at the front, and then the seed drill back here. And this is almost like a weeder on the back. I don't know if it actually works. And then we've got the auxiliary tank up front. Below the seed back here. Up into that, which distributes it out to... There's your opening disc, your closing discs, and kind of, yeah. All right. Would you want this down? Would that be like doing something for the soil for you? Well, you're wider than that though, so I don't know if you would want that down or not. Okay, we got variable seed rate selected. He wants grass. Let me double check that. He does want grass. Okay, so that's correct. We'll use the steering assist. And we'll start with the rounds, of course. So we turn that on. So would you want to lower that? I don't know. I don't know if you would or not. You definitely want to lower this though. It's gonna be a little tough to see where we've been. There will be a slight change, I think, to the ground state. We'll just have to pay attention. Oh, maybe we need to keep going. Yeah, we do. Maybe? I don't know. What are we doing here? Or is this a headland we're on? No. You're right. I don't have a good idea in my mind how the lines are going to be laid out on this field. Almost feel like I'm on a headland, but I think the rounds are not straight. Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out, I suppose. Well, that's actually kind of insane. I am finished with the contract. And I've got like the headlands to do yet. I think the easiest thing for me to do is just drive up around this side of the field and back to my car. Let me turn the lines off because it's distracting. So it's pretty early in the day. It's not even 1 o'clock yet. Weather's nice. I've got this piece of equipment. It's still half full of grass seed, and I'm pretty sure there are additional contracts to do. I think I'll take them. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably not that enjoyable to watch if I just time-lapse doing another contract. You know, drilling another field with grass, but that's what we've got to do. Tell you what, we'll head over to the car. I can't think of what would be worthwhile to do right now. Let me hop in the car here, and I'll check on my phone. There's this contract to do a grass field again, and we already have this, so I'll just go ahead and accept this one. Let me look at the map here and kind of figure out what's the best way to get there. We can drive up that way. That's probably the better way to go. And then up this paved road, straight up, and then we're there. Okay. God, I hate to do another one, but I think that's what we ought to do. I mean, it seems a shame not to use this gear while we got it and make some more money. So when we collect on both of these, we could potentially buy that spelt field. This is a little big for what we got to drive through here. Oh, not going this way with the car though. That's quite the Ford for a little turbo like we got. This equipment is very heavy on this tractor. Alright, so I was going to take the right. I think we've come this way before. What did we drive up here? Oh, it's probably Lizard Dragon, and we had something on it we were going to go sell. And we went to the left, and I said, I'm probably not going to come this way again. A little different with the tractor. The Lizard Dragon, it was a little iffy. It's very bumpy for this tractor with all this weight on the back, but I think it's alright. Looks like a little train. This would be like a nice forested area to work on. We have forestry kind of right by our farm if we wanted to get into that, which I'm not sure I do. I don't like to do forestry so much. I know it's a good money maker and stuff, but I don't know. We will go ahead and leave the beacons on because it's pretty rough. That's interesting. You got those bags. I know there was a PC mod that came out with like, or was it a map? There were like these grain bags. It was a PC map though, regardless. And then you could fill in the field. I think there was like a piece of equipment that was kind of like a, yeah, that you used to fill it, kind of like a hopper, and then it would blow it into the bag. And I think it would move and the bag would unroll. Yeah, I don't know. It looked pretty cool though. I'm amazed at some of the stuff that they do. Making these mods and design and stuff. It's pretty impressive. I think I just keep following this and we're gonna just kind of get to the field. I'm not sure. I'll need to pull up the mini map, I think, as we come around this curve. Or is it just gonna be the field straight in front of me? No, it can't be that. Alright, so now what? Ooh, I can't tell from that. Is somebody behind me? Well, I think I can just go straight up. Yeah, sorry. I go straight up this way. And then I think, if I remember correctly, the field entrance was off this way. Follow this around. It's gonna be right over here. Yeah. It's one of the farms on the map. This is a pretty cool looking farm. There were a lot of options. I've seen a few Let's Plays on this map. The competitive and then a Let's Play, and all utilizing different farm areas, too, different from the one I'm using as well. We'll get into the field. Let's get this out. Turn these beacons off. Get this unfolded. And I don't think you necessarily want to see me do another sowing contract. So I think I'll just hop out here and go ahead and sign out. If it ends up being a little shorter than normal, so be it. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Pichonnière Valley. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. These two contracts are going to bring in quite a bit of money, so come back in April. Let's see what we're going to do with it.
PlayStation